Hi, everyone. Today we're talking more about predictable chart writing. So if you haven't jumped on this board yet, and really found this truly fantastic thing that you could be doing for simple steps in your classroom. I think predictable chart writing is so underutilized, and that's why I keep trying to bring this out here in the world, and sharing how we can really bring writing in for students that are non-readers or non-writers and show that their language and their thoughts have meaning. So if you're curious about predictable chart writing and the use of AAC, this is really where you can be. So I'm going to share 4 weeks of free lessons that I have for you that you can totally get and use for summer, for the beginning of the school year, literally any time of the year. There's 4 free lessons to kind of get you started, to kind of get the rhythm and understanding of what predictable chart writing is. So I have this free guide for you that's literally taking you step by step of the 3 days. I've broken it down even more. I know if you look into the research, it's 5 days. I think 5 days was very hard when I was actually in the classroom doing it. So 3 days really felt manageable. 5 days felt like a lot. So I kind of crunched it a little bit for you if you're looking into the research behind it. And of course, there's directions for teachers on here. Again, I will show this all to you even digitally on here so you can see what that looks like. But these prompts. So there's sentence starters that your students can use. So I can play, I can jump, I can read, I can eat. And they're going to fill in those blanks. You can even have more than that. You can say, I like to play at the park. Great. That's awesome that you're putting multiple words in it. It does not need to be one word. So let me show this to you so that you get an idea of what we're actually looking at. Awesome. So this is the digital version of what I have literally printed right in front of me, so that you can be able to see this a little bit more clearly. So it does go through the 3 days of what is expected of you as the teacher. You're introducing that sentence starter. You're going to model with staff how to use it. You're going to fill in how they can complete these sentences. And then you're going to have the students fill in their own. Either they can do it verbally on their device, find a word on their device to fill in that sentence, and read through all the sentences of class. That's day one. That's it. And then before class, you're going to make sure each student has a sentence strip with their sentence. If you want to participate with them being a part of it, totally fine. If not, teachers can do this before class. Make sure everybody has a sentence strip with their name on it. Review all the sentences with your students. Have the students find their sentence, right? It's going to be all up on the board, kind of see it. Read through them all. Have the students pick out theirs. They're going to cut their sentence by each word. And then they're going to model, or you are going to model, or they're going to do it and put their sentences back in the correct order to understand that their words in a sentence have meaning. So then, of course, that's like literally all you're going to do on that day is just model, 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 talk about how else can we fill in the sentence. And then day 3, you're going to read the sentences in the correct order. And then we're going to find a picture to actually put it into a book. And they're going to have a story basically be read about them and the things that they say so that they can make a book. So here's the prompts that you might be looking at. Day 1 or prompt 1, whatever way you want to do it. So here's my week 1. This is what I'm going to do for 3 days of my lesson. I can, and then modeling that. And then week 2, we're going to pick this up again. I like to fill in the blank, right? Each student can have one if you would like. Otherwise, you can do it like this and put it on chart paper. So I like the bigger boxes so that we can put it on chart paper. It's larger so that students can cut them out themselves. So again, and then here's prompt 3. So week 3, week 4, again, type the same thing. They're putting it in sentences. And then here's that book that I was talking about. Let's see if I can turn this for you. Here's that book that I'm talking about. So students are going to find a picture, they're going to draw a picture, and then their sentence is going to go on those lines below. There is another one with 3, if that's better for you. But then we're going to make a book for it. We're going to hold all of these writing passages that students do. And again, this does not need to be written by their hand. They could write this with their AAC device. They could type it. If you want students to use a computer to do this, if you want them to use an adapted pencil or an alternative pencil, you can do that. So there's lots of different things here. And again, this is free 4 weeks of lessons for you, so that you can really hone in on those things that predictable chart writing want you to do, and you can build confidence in your students, which we absolutely love. So hopefully you can grab this. The link will be below for you to take this and run with it. If you have any questions about predictable chart writing or these lessons, you are welcome to ask me and comment below.